All right, this is Mike. Mike, do you mind if I show this video to other people, like on our Facebook page or website? Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. First of all, tell us what was going on with you and what brought you into Clear Mind Center.
Well, what was happening to myself is I was not sleeping. I had terrible anxiety, and it just felt like I couldn't even be motivated to go out in the world. I had kind of locked myself into our house, and my wife was getting concerned, and I was like, this isn't normal, because I'm a very active person. So I just caught myself just going further and further down in my lifestyle. And so I had came in here to get adjusted because I figured that might help. And I saw that there was a pamphlet out there about anxiety, and it was like, wow, that hit it right on the head. So I came to one of the meetings, and I started going through this process, and I started sleeping again, which had been something I hadn't done for a month. And I mean, was the most nightmare of my life. And once I started sleeping again, my body started changing, and my mind started getting back to where I felt like I could go outside and I could see and deal with people, because I just didn't want to even talk to anybody. And now that I'm through these classes, I'm back out active. I've always been active, playing sports again, and very outgoing in the world, and I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I can handle any conversation right now. And at that period before that, I couldn't.
So Mike, you almost didn't go on a trip.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What was that about?
I was supposed to go down to a wedding in Tennessee, and I was so worried that I just was the anxiety in me. It was like, you just didn't want to be around anybody, and I didn't want to talk to anybody, and it was just like such a mind drain and just afraid. And I've never been afraid of anything in my life.
Yeah, that's not you at all.
No, and it's the worst feeling I've ever had. And once I started doing this, I was like, wow, I could really feel the results. I mean, I'm not one to sit here and blow smoke up anybody. I'm telling you the truth. My life, I felt, was going in such a bad direction. I was willing to go and have anything medically done, pills, whatever. I know how people can get to that point of just saying, give me something. I don't care, as long as it calms me down.
You just got back from winning something, didn't you?
Yeah, we won a tournament down in Salem. We're in men's softball, and we did really, really well. I mean, I had a great tournament. I felt great. I slept like a baby.
Were you MVP this time?
Well, I gave it to someone else. Because my team's important to me. But I tell you one thing, there's night and day difference now. My lifestyle has come back to where I wanted it to be and where I always enjoyed it to be. And I was wondering at one point in my time, was it ever going to be that way again?
Thank you so much for sharing that, Mike.
No problem.